Until the moment you may many beekeepers will face in their first 1 year and why they fail. So I want to share with you why many beekeepers fail or quit in their first 1 year. First of all, you see, beekeeping is something that, as I always said, is very, very profitable. Very, very profitable. Because the inputs you put in, at the initial stage, if you establish a strong foundation, the rest they say is what? Profit. The rest they say is what? Profit. So one thing you need to note in there, if you want to be successful, you don't only look at the profits or the gains, you also look at what you need to put in place before that. So number one, 3 things. Number one, people set up their hives and they leave. They ignore it or they abandon it, thinking that, oh, I have done everything and that is all. Then they leave it hoping that the season, by the end of the season, they will come and the hive is filled with honey. Because they say that you don't feed the bees, you don't provide water for them, and so on and so forth. They have a way of taking care of themselves. That is wrong. That's not the full truth. Okay, so if you abandon that, you abandon the hive after setup, even if you've put in all the measures in place, you need to visit the hives until the hives are colonized. Then at least once a week or twice every 2 weeks you can come and visit, or once every 2 weeks you can even come and visit. And now if they've not colonized yet, at least once or twice a week you come to make sure that there are no pests inside, and so on and so forth, so that you can clean in and make sure that there are bees in there. Number 2, they skip the learning process. Okay, when they finish setting up, they don't continue to learn to mitigate some of the challenges that they might confront in their first 1 year. First of all, now they stop visiting the hive and doing the necessary things. So because of that, this is our biggest hive. I'm here to remove some of the roofs so that we use it to set up new hive estate structures. As you can see, a lot of money wasted. Okay, so they skip the learning process, and because of that, as you can see, these are some of the hives. Okay, this is water we provided them, and so on and so forth. So you see, it looks like abandoned. Since the rain, it collapsed. You can see it's one of the biggest, if not the biggest. We did 2 of this, and the goal was to have 1,000 hives around this area, because it's a very thick forest. Okay, so now to make sure that after the learning, you also need to make sure you have patience, because these are some of the challenges, as I have shared with you, you will be confronted with. I stretched myself expanding to 1,000 hives into Oman. Maybe even the materials. My goal was to use local material, but I forgot say I needed to put certain things, and I have learned my lessons the hard way. Okay, which makes me the best, so that you will be successful, so that you don't pay the price. Okay, you have to skip this kind of price. Okay, now this one alone, this one alone cost me 50,000 Ghana cedi to put this up. The roofing sheet alone, guys, do the math. Just look. Let's look. See all the hives in there. Many of them have been damaged, as you can see. As you can see, we're in the middle of a thick forest, so we didn't even know that it has collapsed until one of my workers, who even don't often come to visit, and we realized that, Charlie, this is it. So that is so you have to be patient. Okay, this has to cost me, and I have to learn that. Always remember, that's why I share with you the pathway, so that you don't fail, so that you will be successful. If I learn the hard way, you don't have to learn the hard way. Always remember, this is the pathway. Because it lives, His way will be done.